It's crazy to see it underneath for the first time. Wow.
Awesome or what?
That's so cool. I mean, like, it's like, I feel like it's a clean car.
Oh, sure.
But it's just dirty.
California your whole life, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's the first time we're both. Yeah. How are these bushings looking? They're looking real bad. Oh my goodness.
Oh, they're practically gone.
They're practically gone. Is that all power steering? That looks like it. It for sure is. So do you want to drain the oil or just leave it? Oh, that's for the coolant. Yeah. It feels like it's gonna come out. I'll just let that. I don't want to take the whole plug and just.
Exactly, and when it gets full, we'll close it up.
Do we need to pull off the cap so that like air can, because I feel like it should be draining faster than that.
Oh, yeah,
Let's go. So far we're keeping it clean. What's up guys? Welcome to the first video of the series. As you can see, we have the Volvo on the lift. We are I guess we're basically done draining the coolant. This is my first car that I had in high school. My mom actually bought it when I was born. So to keep us safe, me and my brother grew up in this thing. So we're doing a full manual swap on it. We actually started tackling some stuff up above, like the intake and the intercooler pipes and stuff like that. We got the battery out. We're seeing what we can get disconnected down here. We're gonna finish up some stuff up above, like the AC lines. We have the shifter disconnected. So we're gonna keep plugging away and hopefully we have the engine out by the end of today. We're gonna basically be dropping the entire subframe since we're doing subframe bushings, control arms, suspension, and we might as well just have access to everything. And then we're going to take off the transmission, put the other transmission from the other car in this car. It seems straightforward, but then you just never know what happens with cars, so. Okay, so for this clip, I didn't end up having any audio working. So I'm just gonna voice over that. Basically what I was explaining is that there is a lot more stuff to disconnect from the front of the car in terms of wiring, radiator hoses and all that. But for the back, it's simply just fuel lines, vacuum lines that go to the brake booster, shifter cables, really not too much. It's really easy to see and it makes it a little bit easier since this is a front wheel drive car, so we don't have to disconnect anything that is going to the back. And aside from that, you just have to take off the exhaust, and there's a plate that basically covers the exhaust essentially, and then just be careful of the brake lines. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really remember what else I was explaining here, but we're just going to move on in the video where we end up pulling this engine. So we fully have the black car disassembled. As you can see, we have no motor in it right now. And we have it set right here. So super easy to work on. Everything's accessible. We have the engine of the red car sitting right here. And if you guys watch the next video, you'll see that. But we are starting to make progress on this already as far as the wiring harness. So this has all the automatic stuff. So when it comes to disassembling stuff on this engine, there's honestly a lot more stuff in the front part and a lot less in the back. When it comes to the back, you basically just have the exhaust, power steering rack, so you gotta get that off. And then you have fuel lines that'll run across here underneath the car. We laid the power steering over and the coolant box right over on top of the engine. When it got pulled, you're gonna have to take off your brake lines, obviously the top hats of the suspension. And then on the front, you have this entire wire harness. So you're gonna want to take that off, which you have to disconnect it from the ECU and transmission computer location. And you can just kind of like throw it over the engine. And then obviously you have your intercooler piping, which you have to take off, your intake box, radiator lines, of course. If you have an automatic car, you have transmission coolers, and you have a bunch of different grounds all over the engine. There's actually 2 grounds in the back. There's one right here. When this engine got replaced, not by me, but a different shop, a long time ago, I think like back in 2015 or 2016, this engine got replaced. They just ripped out the grounds. So could be the reason why a lot of things started going bad on this car. And then you also have a vacuum line that goes to your brake booster. That's in the back, so you make sure you get that taken off. You have your shifter cable, automatic or manual. Make sure you get that done. And then you have your AC lines. And aside from that, the subframe bolts, and it's pretty much ready to go. So honestly, it's a very straightforward process when it comes to the disassembly of this engine and getting the entire crate out of the car. But the reassembly is gonna be, hopefully not the tricky part. So we will see how that goes. But as of right now, we've made a lot of progress, and we're just going to, we're basically replacing like everything on this. So we're gonna be, from this point forward, we're just gonna be taking off the suspension, basically putting it to a bare knuckle because we have newer lower control arms. We're rebuilding the axles, tie rods, sway bars, new bushings for the subframe and everything, new timing components, all that. So this thing is getting a full refresh, so it makes it nice that we have everything easily accessible. That way we can just, work on it with as little hassle as possible and get this thing in as soon as possible as well. Because now that we're this far and my friends have their cars, I really want to be able to drive it with them and also just experience this car at its fullest, because I know this car has so much potential, and to be able to show you guys the journey and unlock that and show you guys what these cars are capable of doing, even with OEM plus parts and stuff like that, it's gonna be awesome. So you can see we have cross bracing from a C70. We just have so many things for this car. I hope you guys are excited, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.